Hello, I'm Josh and I've just bought a Mark V Golf R32 and I believe it's probably the cheapest one in the country. I'll give you a look round it. It's a bit rough, needs a bit of work. Bit of rust on the bonnet. Moving down, a bit of a repair needed on the bumper. Don't know what happened there. And I can't remember what that is as part of the rad pack, so I'm going to whip the bumper off and see what needs replacing there. I think it might be the aircon condenser. Headlights need a slight polish, don't know if you can make that out. Mark V Volkswagen Golf Bacon arch needs a new wing on that side, thanks to a lovely little bit of foam. Just while we're here, I fitted the 18Zs last week on the caddy. Right, suspension. Suspension's pretty bad. All the springs, minus this one, are broken, snapped. Front pads, in desperate need of some front pads. I've ordered those. They're in the, I think they're in the boot. There we go. There's a better picture. Look at that for a bit of meat. Discs are fine. No lip. Just need a bit of a skim to take the surface rust off. And then there's various little bits of rust on the sills. Probably going to repair that one myself. There we go. There's a better picture. But I've already videoed taking the wing off. Moving on. Interior. Interior's generally pretty good condition. There's a little bit of wear on the driver's bolster. Alright Siri. Bit of mould. It's been sat in a garage for 2 years, this car. So it needs a bit of loving, a bit of mould on the steering wheel. Mileage all the way to the moon and back 7 times. Moving on, rear suspension. This is a good one. I'm sorry if I'm rubbish with the camera, by the way. This is my first time. What rear suspension? A bit of rust on the struts, but that'll go for a test. Rear discs, I'm going to replace those. Rear pads, not really got a choice, need to replace those. And onto the spring. Here is a rear spring. Literally fell out of the car. The rear of the car, there's a little bit of a crack in this rear light. I'm probably going to replace that, although finding a set of cherries is probably going to be quite hard. Exhaust needs a polish. Boot, there's a little bit of bubbling. I don't know if you can make that out. Tiny little bit of bubbling underneath there. I'll probably this side exactly the same, except this caliper, yes, rubbish camera. This caliper has seized, so I've ordered a rebuild kit for that, 40 quid. I think this spring snapped as well, can't remember. You can't really see that, can you? We'll get some better lighting. Various bits of touch-up required. Arch is pretty good though. The rears don't really suffer, do they? Another one of the interior from the back. It's just mould. Driver's side arch liner's just come off. Okay, all that. Shit. Oh, we got a rusty sill. The rest looks okay. Needs a bit of a clean. Gonna have a go at removing this wing. Ignore my fringe. And send 10 mils up here. One little Torx bit up there. I don't know how this is going to come out, but there's two 10mm bolts there and there. Underneath the arch liner, you've got to break the seams here on these two, and then the wing will pull away. There's one 10mm nut. Oh, you can't see that at the top there. One bolt, two bolt, three bolts, all 10mm. And then there's going to be something on the front bumper as well. Time to get the bumper off. Have a look at this fucking spring. Fucking melted. And again. Bit of corrosion on the ballasts. I give it some gearbox sump, is that? A lick of paint. Bit of a... oh, look where that was. Because that was not at the top. This wing is perfect. Bacon wing. Bumper is off. Bucket. I've got to try and catch the screen wash. I bet this fucking stinks. Whoa. Doesn't actually stink. Can you see that? No, you can't. I have just disconnected the screen wash for the headlight washers for the Xenon headlights. Bought that piece of shit. All loaded up. Thought the wing, excuse me, I could use the wing on the Golf because this one's clean, there's no rot on it, and the bonnet. However, I didn't notice that on the eBay listing, and there is, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, there is a crease in the bonnet right there. There's also one in the front here, so they won't be going on the R32. I'll just take them to the Motorworks in Gloucester to get them painted. This thing, 620 quid plus a little bit of diesel, and Needs a turbo though. One being a turbo. Anyway, onto the wheels. Oh, bloody hell. These are going to get sent to the motorworks and they're going to be done now in black. Nankangs, 250 quid for 4. Not too bad. Maybe we can do a series on this. Right. I am going to end it there. Never done a nitro before. Never got a thumbnail before. I don't even know what I'm doing. I've never edited a video. So this might be pretty shit, but bear with me. It will get better. Right. Safe.